Hi there, this is Jen Kitzmiller with the National Weather Service in Missoula, and I have the planning briefing recorded on Thursday, April 7th. So we are on a bit of a roller coaster ride here over the next few days. A change is on the way. We're expecting a cold front passage Friday afternoon and evening. And with that cold front, it's going to usher in much colder conditions, snow back to the passes, and possibly at times even into some of our valleys, along with breezy conditions that's going to be in place from Saturday into early to mid next week. And then there is a potential for a moderate snow event towards next Monday, Tuesday, particularly in southwest Montana and Lemhi County. So we'll get to some of the details. So just to emphasize how this really is kind of a roller coaster ride we're on, these particular temperatures that I'm showing here, which are represented by the red line, are for Missoula, but overall it's going to be very indicative for most of the valleys across western Montana and north central Idaho. And so just to point out how big of a drop we're looking at, here's Friday. We're expecting highs above 60 for many valleys, and in fact approaching 70 degrees in some spots. And then if you look by Sunday, we're looking at highs dropping to the 40 degree mark, or even maybe struggling to hit 40 degrees by Sunday. So it's a pretty good 20 to 30 degree temperature drop from Friday to Sunday. And you'll notice as we look out through the week, really we're going to struggle to get much above 40 degrees until maybe towards Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week. Now, as that cold front moves through, it looks like it'll move in northwest Montana Friday early afternoon and then spread through the rest of western Montana and north central Idaho Friday evening into Saturday morning. And so we are expecting to see some pretty gusty winds with the front. The graphic here on the left is showing wind gust potential for Friday afternoon into Saturday morning, and you'll see a lot of speeds, approaching 30-35 miles per hour with the front itself. Stronger winds in the mountains, but for most valleys it'll be probably in that 30 to 35 mile per hour range. Then if we skip over to the right, this is the wind gusts that are expected for Saturday during the day, and you'll see they're actually a little bit stronger on Saturday, approaching 40, maybe even some 45 mile per hour wind gusts. We'll also have some convective showers around, so Saturday is going to be breezy, cold, showery, overall pretty unpleasant day. One thing to keep in mind with this wind is for any people recreating out in the backcountry or particularly on area lakes, things are going to be pretty choppy out there. Now with that cold front, we will also be seeing snow levels drop rapidly. In fact, possibly even down into some of our valleys by Saturday morning. So this is a look at the probability of snowfall of getting 1 inch or more from Friday night into Saturday. You'll see mainly it's being highlighted. These purple areas are showing 80 to 90% chance of seeing at least 1 inch of snow. And that is pretty favored in our higher terrain and over some of the mountain passes. So areas such as Mon-Tues Pass, Lookout, Lolo Pass, Lost Trail Pass will all likely see at least some light accumulations. It doesn't look like it'll be a lot of snow, but 1 to 3 inches is certainly not out of the question through the day Saturday. I will also mention, although the valleys aren't really showing up with very high probabilities, it's 30% or less generally for the chance of seeing 1 inch of snow or more, it is going to be really convective on that day, and so that will help drive snow levels down, and localized areas could see some snowfall. And a particular concern with that would be if that was to occur in the overnight into early morning hours, when we could maybe see temperatures a little more receptive to that snow sticking on roadways, or certainly seeing some icy bridges and bridge decks and things like that. Conditions will remain cold and showery into Sunday, so very similar things are expected as we go into Sunday as well. Now I'm going to step you through some of the individual timing graphics for a few of our mountain passes. I'm just going to skip through these, but feel free to pause if you need to take a closer look at any one of these. So this is Marias Pass, Lookout Pass, Lolo Pass, Elk City, Lost Trail Pass, Georgetown Lake. Okay, so moving into early next week, forecast models have been trending at showing a stronger upper level low developing. There's still some question on exactly where that feature is going to track, but confidence is growing that it's going to move far enough north that areas such as southwest Montana, Lemhi County, and maybe over into portions of Idaho County could see some moderate snowfall out of this, possibly even down into some of our valley areas. So this is the potential of seeing moderate snow, and in this case it's 2 inches or more of snow in that Monday to Tuesday time frame. And again, these purple colors are showing high probabilities of at least 2 inches of snow. Even for areas such as Butte, we've got about a 50% chance in that time frame. Georgetown Lake is certainly highlighted as a probably 70 to 80% chance. And then those areas in Lemhi County, Salmon has about a 23% chance, higher further down towards Gilmore Summit. If we step it up and look at the probability in the same time frame of seeing 6 inches of snow, it does drop off, but it's not zero. It's not a 0% chance, especially along the Continental Divide. So areas such as Homestake Pass, McDonald Pass, we're seeing about a 20 to 40% chance of seeing at least 6 inches of snow. And even in areas like Butte, we've got about a 13% chance. So something to keep an eye on for early next week. We could certainly see some increased chances of some moderate snow making it down into some of the valleys. One other thing we want to highlight is the potential for cold next week. This is the 1 in 10 chance of seeing temperatures getting this cold. So this is kind of an extreme low-end forecast. And this is very much going to depend on timing of cloud cover, when we can clear things out, as well as lose some of our wind. But you'll see, along the Continental Divide, there's potential to see single-digit temperatures, maybe even low to mid-teens in some of our western Montana valleys. So unseasonably cold for sure, possibly approaching record cold. So here's the weather impact matrix. Overall, as I mentioned, turning much colder, showery, windy. We've highlighted those periods Monday into Tuesday when we think we could see some heavier snow, possibly down into the valleys of southwest Montana and Lemhi County in Idaho. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, give us a call, and otherwise we will have our next briefing on Sunday. Thanks. Have a great day.